There is a plant that teaches one of the most powerful lessons in life. It does not shout. It does not rush. It does not try to prove anything to anyone. It simply grows. But the strange thing is this: for a long time, nobody can see that growth. There is a bamboo seed that is planted deep inside the soil. A person places it into the ground with hope. He covers it with soil. He waters it. He protects it. And every day, he comes back to check whether something has grown. The first day passes, nothing. The second day passes, still nothing. A week passes, nothing appears. A month passes, the soil looks exactly the same. To anyone looking from the outside, it looks like nothing is happening. It looks like the seed is dead. It looks like the effort is wasted. But the person keeps watering it. Every morning he comes back. He bends down. He gives it water. He clears the weeds around it. He protects the soil from drying. People start watching him. At first they say nothing, but after some time they begin to laugh. They ask him, "Why are you watering empty soil?" They say, "Nothing is growing there." They say, "You are wasting your time." They say, "Maybe this seed will never grow." And deep inside, even he starts to question himself. He looks at the ground and thinks, maybe they are right. Because sometimes the hardest part of life is not working hard. The hardest part is working hard when you cannot see results. It is easy to keep going when progress is visible. When people clap for you, it is easy. When results come quickly, it is easy. When everyone believes in you, it is easy. But what do you do when nobody sees anything? What do you do when you are trying every day, but your life still looks the same? What do you do when your friends are moving ahead but you feel stuck? What do you do when your effort is real, but your results are invisible? That is where most people quit. They stop watering the seed. They stop showing up. They say, "I tried, but nothing happened." But the truth is, something was happening, just not above the ground. Deep underneath the soil, the bamboo was growing roots, slowly, quietly, powerfully. While everyone was looking for leaves, the bamboo was building a foundation. While everyone was waiting to see height, the bamboo was creating depth. While everyone thought nothing was happening, the most important work was happening in silence. And this is exactly how life works. Sometimes your progress is not visible. You study, but your marks do not improve immediately. You train, but your body does not change immediately. You practice, but your skill does not look perfect immediately. You work hard, but your success does not arrive immediately. And because the outside result is not visible, people may think you are not growing. But they do not see what is happening inside you. They do not see your discipline becoming stronger. They do not see your patience growing deeper. They do not see your mindset changing. They do not see your confidence slowly building. They do not see the nights you wanted to quit, but continued. They do not see the mornings you woke up tired, but still showed up. They do not see the failures that trained you. They do not see the mistakes that corrected you. They do not see the pain that shaped you. They only see the surface, and the surface does not always tell the full story. The bamboo understands something that most people forget. Before you rise high, you must grow deep. Before the world sees your success, life must build your foundation. Because if the bamboo grew tall too early without strong roots, it would fall. A strong wind would break it. A storm would destroy it. The height would be useless without depth. And maybe that is why your life is taking time. Maybe you are not delayed. Maybe you are being developed. Maybe you are not stuck. Maybe you are growing roots. Maybe the season you are in right now is not your failure season. Maybe it is your foundation season. The lonely days, the boring practice, the repeated effort, the small improvements, the quiet discipline, the moments where nothing seems to change. All of it is building something inside you. But most people do not respect the foundation season. They want the final result. They want the success. They want the recognition. They want the breakthrough. But they do not want the invisible work. They do not want the silence. They do not want the waiting. They do not want the daily effort that nobody notices. But every strong life has an invisible season. Every champion has a season where nobody knew their name. Every successful person has a season where they looked ordinary. Every expert has a season where they were just a beginner making mistakes. Every strong person has a season where they were silently fighting battles no one could see. So do not be ashamed if your progress is not visible yet. Do not compare your seed stage to someone else's harvest. Do not look at another person's success and think your journey is too slow. You do not know how long they spent growing roots. You do not know what they sacrificed. You do not know how many times they failed quietly. You only see the bamboo after it rises. You do not see the years underground. And that is the problem with comparison. We compare our hidden process to someone else's visible result. We compare our beginning to someone else's breakthrough. We compare our quiet season to someone else's winning season. And then we start doubting ourselves. But your journey has its own timing. Your growth has its own rhythm. Your breakthrough has its own season. The bamboo does not dig itself up every day to check if it is growing. It trusts the process. It stays in the soil. It keeps building roots. And one day, when the foundation is ready, everything changes. The bamboo breaks through the ground. At first, it is small, but then it rises fast, strong, straight, unstoppable. People who laughed before now become surprised. They say, "How did it grow so quickly?" But it did not grow quickly. It was growing all along. They just could not see it. The breakthrough looked sudden, but the preparation was long. And that is how success happens. People will see your final result and say, "You changed so fast." They will say, "You became successful suddenly." They will say, "You are lucky." But they will not know the full story. They will not know the days you kept going with no results. They will not know the discipline you built in silence. They will not know the pain you carried. They will not know the sacrifices you made. They will not know the number of times you failed and tried again. They will only see the rise. But you will know the roots. You will know what it took. You will know the silent years. You will know the days you watered the soil when nothing appeared. And that is why you must keep going. Even when progress is slow. Even when nobody understands. Even when people laugh. Even when you feel behind. Even when the results are not visible yet. Keep watering your dream. Keep practicing your skill. Keep training your body. Keep improving your mind. Keep building your discipline. Keep doing the small things correctly. Because the small things are not small. They are roots. Every hour you study is a root. Every workout is a root. Every mistake you correct is a root. Every book you read is a root. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, that is a root. Every time you keep your promise to yourself, that is a root. And one day, those roots will support a life that other people can finally see. But until then, you must trust the invisible process. You must believe that the work is working, even when it does not look like it. You must understand that silence does not mean failure. Waiting does not mean weakness. Slow progress does not mean no progress. Sometimes the most powerful growth is the growth nobody can see. So when you feel like quitting, remember the bamboo. When you feel like nothing is changing, remember the roots. When people doubt you, remember the soil. When your results are invisible, remember that foundations are always hidden. Nobody claps for roots. Nobody celebrates the underground work. Nobody praises the foundation, but without it, nothing strong can stand. So let them misunderstand you. Let them think you are not growing. Let them think you are wasting time. Let them laugh at your quiet season. You do not need to explain your roots to people who only understand leaves. Your job is not to prove. Your job is to grow. Quietly, patiently, consistently. And when your season comes, you will not need to talk. Your growth will speak. Your discipline will speak. Your results will speak. Your life will speak. So keep going. Keep watering. Keep building. Keep showing up. Because your breakthrough may not come today. It may not come tomorrow. But if you stop now, it will never come. The bamboo does not rise because it wishes to rise. It rises because it stayed long enough to build roots. And your life will change the same way. Not because of one big moment, but because of the quiet decisions you repeat every day. One day, the world will see your growth. But until that day comes, build your roots.